Hello, all. Um, just got a late delivery. I'm being naughty. I'm supposed to be paying off my debts, not increasing them, but I couldn't resist. I just received something, a very late delivery today. I'd given up on it arriving, and I only just checked the tracking on the postage, and it said delivered. I went, oh, and I went out there, and it came, nicely packed in a little, and with one of these special envelopes from South Australia. I'm in New South Wales, so I lived in South Australia for a year when I was a kid. I quite liked it. We lived right on the beach in a suburb called Grange, very close to Adelaide, the capital. I loved it there. Would have been quite happy to stay there. So I've been watching a lot of classical videos lately, especially Michael 45 with his new turntable, and he's getting in some great classics, soul disco as well. There's a lot of people have been showing classical lately because of the Deutsche Grammophon remaster reissues that are happening. I can't afford any of that. I'm a pensioner, and I really couldn't afford to buy this. It's a CD, but after seeing, and it sort of got me going back to a couple of other channels that I watch. One, I can't remember his name at the moment, or the name of the channel, but he plays a cello. He only reviews classical and film music, and he no, it wasn't him. It was David somebody, Gervitz or something. He's got his classical channel as well. That's who it was. I watched three of them. I forget which one inspired me to do this. Yeah, it was him. I can't think of the names. I just woke up. I just had a nanny nap. It's bloody 6 o'clock in the afternoon at night. And he reviewed SAENS, or SAENS, as an Australian would say, SAENS Symphony Number 3, SAENS Symphony Number 3. Only half butchered that. Boston Symphony with Munch as conductor. I think it's Charles Munch. And Burj Zamkochian organ, which sounds Armenian to me. Living Stereo. He showed his original, and from '59, I think. And it's the Living Stereo, which I just can't find in Australia. I don't think I've ever seen one in the wild, which is a shame. But and I trust his reviews on, and he recommended this one. RCA Victor Living Stereo, a hi-fi spectacular. Now, I'm not a snob. CDs are just as good as vinyl as far as I'm concerned. I listen to far more CDs than I do vinyl. It's so much more convenient, and most of the time they sound just fine to me. This one, I took it out of the package and I went, oh my God, it weighs twice as much as a normal. It's in a normal sort of a jewel box, but it's heavy, and like, wow, it's got a booklet, but the booklet's only about, I won't get it out, or will I? No, not now. It has got a list, and this is dangerous for me on a pension, seeing what else is available. poor image tonight. Sorry, we get a storm of rain's coming. Yeah, you just don't see them in the wild out here. Well, not especially not out here in the country. I've been very fortunate to find quite a few out here, but that's drying up. Yeah, anyway, this is RCA Victor Stereo Orthophonic High Fidelity Living Stereo. Now, the great thing about this is, and I haven't played it yet, but I'm already raving about it because I know it's going to be great. And I wonder why it was so heavy. 1993 reissue from a 1959 recording. It's German. It's from Germany. It's ADD, so it's analog with digital, blah blah digital. That doesn't worry me. It's only triple Ds that you got to worry about, especially the early ones. But later they got their act together. But I prefer ADD to AAD, to be honest with you. So I know this will sound great. It's German made, and it's even the CD itself. It just weight. It's so heavy. It's really amazing. The CD's normal. It's just got a lot of weight in it. You won't see it, but it's actually embossed. Like slightly embossed. So it's the next best thing to having an OG, I would say, minus the static and crackles and pops and skips. If you're lucky. I haven't played it yet, but I know it will be great. Because I trust the Boston Symphony and I trust the Chicago Symphony. Another one's the LA, Los Angeles. Those American symphonies are really, really, orchestras are absolutely wonderful. So this is a really great selection. It's got Symphony Number 3 in C minor, organ, Opus 78, organ in brackets. That's Camille Saint-Saëns. And then there's Claude Debussy's La Mer, which I love. It's possibly my second favourite classical piece of all time. And then we've got one more, Jacques Ibert, Scali's Ports of Call. I don't know anything about this one. He was a bit of a modern composer, 1890 to 1962. Boston Symphony Orchestra, Charles Munch, conductor. Recorded 56 to 59, so these weren't all done in the one session, so they've sort of put it out in 59 as a complete unit. I'm waffling as usual. So here we go, BMG. It will be good quality, I know it. And I don't care what anyone says. I have quite a few what's these Impulse reissues from the mid-90s also, with I'll just show one. Sorry. Sorry about that. Now, these I bought in the mid-90s. These were reissues of John Coltrane and others on these lovely little booklets. With got a booklet, the original label, same thing. I think these could be they got the embossed thing going as well. This isn't heavy because it's paper, cardboard, but it's a beautiful these are beautiful reissues from the mid-90s, and they sound absolutely superb. Now I've got John Coltrane's Blue Train mono, second press here, OG second press sort of thing, and it's got a bit of spindle. It's been played a lot, but it still sounds absolutely fantastic. But these CDs sound just as great as that late 50s Blue Train. vinyl to me, to my ears, even though it's on Blue Note. Yeah, so these came out, I think there were about 3 or 4 of these. They sound fantastic. So I will never ever knock CDs. No way. I know that's going to sound great, and I know this already sounds great. So there you go. So I'm just so glad. I paid $25 for this. Now, normally I only pay $1 or $2 for a CD these days, you know. But this, you just can't find it. I looked up on eBay, and this was the only one I could find in Australia that was even vaguely affordable. I can't believe my luck. It's in beautiful condition, and $25. Well, it's that Symphony Number 3 by Saint-Saëns. It is. Well, I thought I'd never heard it, but I actually played a bit on YouTube and straight away went, oh my God, I know this. I've got to have it. 10.58. Sorry about the waffle. So there you go. It's made my day. Thanks for watching. Bye now.